I'm not a doctor, but this is what happened when my son self-diagnosed correctly. 3 years ago, he developed a terrible earache and went to urgent care, where they told him he had an ear infection and gave him an antibiotic. The pain intensified over the next day or so he returned and was told he should make an appointment with an ENT. But because it was the weekend, no ENT offices were open, so he had to wait until Monday. In the meantime, his ear started draining, and he saw what looked like spores in the fluid, which would indicate a fungal infection. He's a naturalist and knows what spores look like. The pain grew so intense that he ended up going to the ER. He told the doctor who examined him that he had seen spores in the drainage from his ear and suspected that he had a fungal infection. He later heard the doctor talking to a nurse in the hallway, laughing and saying he thinks he saw spores. The doctor prescribed another antibiotic and a steroid. The next day, he flew home to see us for Thanksgiving. I don't know how he managed the flight, because as soon as he got here, he curled up on the floor, howling in pain. I immediately called in offices all over town, but most were closed for Thanksgiving week or said they could not see him. Finally, one scheduler took pity on him and said she would move things around to get him in. A PI examined him and confirmed that it was a fungal infection. She told him that the steroid he had been prescribed by the ER doctor was the same agent used in the laboratory to culture fungal infections. His infection had started to enter the eardrum, and from there could have spread to his brain and killed him. She gave him a prescription that cleared up the infection very quickly. The wrong diagnoses at urgent care and the ER cost him over $1,500 out of pocket and several days of excruciating pain.